It's Cameron here with Horizon Hobbies. We've got the new Losi Rock Rey that just came out 2 days ago. It's pretty sweet. You can get this online at your. You can get it. You can either purchase this online at Horizon Hobbies, or you can go to your local RC store, and they should carry these, or they should be able to order them in for you. This is a 1/10 scale RC truck. This right here, Losi, the brand Losi, it's a really big RC brand. They make rock crawlers, they make racing trucks, they make RC motorcycles. They're a really big company. They make a lot of high performance RCs. Really nice. I have a few different Losi trucks actually, and very good company. But all right, so for the Losi Rock Rey, this truck, what we got in store here today, it's got the independent front suspension, which is pretty sweet. That really helps for when you're going over the bumps at a high speed. It makes it so you don't lose control. It's got a solid axle in the back, which is awesome for off-roading. It's differential lock in the back. The front differential is open, so only one tire spinning at a time. That helps for having a lot better steering. This truck is pretty sweet. It's got aluminum shocks with oil-filled shocks. It's got 2 fans here in the back. The 2 fans actually keep the new Dynamite ECU cool. Otherwise it can sometimes get hot depending on how long you drive. The undercarriage of this truck is built really well. Very durable and heavy duty. It's got a really nice thick aluminum plate on the bottom, which is super nice for when you hit rocks and whatnot. It's very durable. It's got a pretty sweet setup where this back here is where you put your battery. Now, as you can see, there's a battery in it right now because I will actually give a demonstration of this. But this truck does not come with a battery or charger. You will have to buy that. This truck is actually, you can use LiPo batteries for this, so I actually have a LiPo for mine. You can run 2S or 3S LiPo batteries. 3S, you're going to obviously get a lot more power than you would off of a 2S, so I bought the 3S. This truck can hit about 40-45 miles per hour. It's got full working LED light bar, which is pretty sweet. I can turn that on and show you. It on top of that, it's got automatic steering control. So whenever it loses traction or it's up in the air, the wheels actually steer automatically just to keep it straight. So that's pretty sweet. They just came out with that. That's really nice for when you're going fast, and it helps so you don't flip your truck over. Actually, it's one of the main reasons why they did that. But other than that, this truck is really sweet. It's got a lot of metal parts. It's got metal gears in the rear end and the front end. It's got different for the drive shaft. The drive shaft is really beefed up on this one versus some of their other trucks. This is all metal. Some of the cheaper RCs, they have plastic drive shafts, and with a lot of power, plastic does not last long. You can strip that out pretty easy. This truck has a whole lot of aftermarket parts too that you can buy online, which is pretty cool. You can customize a whole bunch of different things. This truck actually is pretty scaled too. It's got, as you can see, it's got 2 different riders inside the vehicle. It's got a very heavy duty roll cage, which is really nice. That's pretty cool. I really like how it's got the front shocks that actually are manufactured straight through the hood of the actual truck, which is really cool. For when you're trying to do, if you're going to be looking at doing anything with the motor, it's pretty cool. They've got a plate right here. You just take these 3 screws off, and the motor actually drops out, so you don't have to take a whole bunch of different screws out, and you don't have to take the body off or anything to get at the motor, which is really cool. As you can see, there's a whole lot of support to the rear end. That's really bulked up, really tough. That's pretty cool. It actually has working brakes and rotors too, which is also really cool. And it's got, like I said, it's got the licensed Maxxis tires. These are 2.2 inch rims on 5.8 inch Maxxis Crawler LT tires. Super grippy, super soft. Really fun. This truck has a lot of power too. But I will actually show you, I will demonstrate this as soon as I show you the remote. The new remote that they just came out, it's a DX2E Spectrum remote control. It's really sweet. It has no antenna, but it can go 500 yards. It'll go 500 yards before it'll start losing signal, which is really actually very impressive. It's got this is for people who are not familiar with this type of controller. You pull back to go forward, and you push forward on the trigger here, and that'll be the reverse. It's pretty cool. You actually can change the steering rate for the automatic steering control, so you can choose how touchy you want it to be. You can also choose the steering trim and the throttle trim, so you can tune that up depending on how you want your throttle, how you like your throttle, how touchy you want it, how you want your steering. If it's even if you're on a track, obviously you can make it steer the one way naturally, which a lot of people do. All in all, this is a really great truck. So we can take it out for a rip here, and I'll show you how it goes. All right. As you can see, the suspension's really soft, which is pretty cool. It looks very scale. It's got a whole lot of power, all where you need it. It actually can handle jumping too, so I've got a little bit of a jump set up. You can come over here. These oil-filled shocks that it has, the aluminum oil-filled shocks, are very durable and actually made for jumping. As you can see, it can take really sharp turns because there's an open diff in the front. And as you can see, when this thing loses control or goes in the air, the automatic steering helps control it and save it, which is very nice. Alright, well that pretty much sums it up. This is the Losi Rock Rey. You can get this, like I said, you can order this at Horizon Hobbies, or you can also pick this up at your local RC store. Thank you.